Mackenzie Shirilla jail phone calls. This is going to be a true crime tarot reading. My opinion only, not fact, but I want to take a look at what was going on in those calls. So a documentary just came out on Netflix called The Crash, where this young woman crashed her car into a building going 100 miles per hour, never applied the brake, and her boyfriend and her boyfriend's friend were in the car, and they didn't survive the crash. She's now serving time, and she's saying it's an accident, and she's trying to blame it on something medical. So I'd like to pull a few cards, and let's see what I get regarding this. High Priestess reversed. Right off the bat, this is a woman keeping secrets. This is lies, deception, keeping secrets. Yeah, not surprised there whatsoever. Pretty much exactly what I expected to see. It's almost like unholy, vibes of like unholiness, you know. Ten of Wands, things being really heavy, a burden. This is almost making me think of her in the car while she's driving. You know, this is moving. This person is actually coming down from up here, so like on, you know, on foot on the travel, but you know, having like help with her, so having them with her, but it being really heavy. Justice reversed, feeling an injustice. I was just gonna ask, like, is it because they were breaking up, or he didn't want to be with her anymore? Seven of Wands reversed. This is like giving up. This is not being able to protect yourself, which I feel like is more on his end and his friends, Dom and Davion. As far as Mackenzie, I do feel like, my opinion only, I do feel she's definitely lying. Making a decision, being at a crossroads here, I think, trying desperately to figure out what to do now, how to get out of this. And also Justice reversed, like, not only that, but, you know, going to court and actually, you know, being locked up. So yeah, essentially like losing her freedom as well. And now trying to make a choice as far as what to do. Not knowing here, it's wild because she was complaining in these phone calls that she only had one book left to read, and how is she going to make that book stretch, and she's so bored, and this and that. And so we have Page of Swords reversed here, which is not being able to, being curious, not being able to have enough knowledge, get enough knowledge, but maybe that's even just speaking to her boredom. Seven of Pentacles, planting seeds here. I think she's going to try to, you know, make people think that she's innocent. She's finding a way to plant those seeds in the minds. Learning, Page of Pentacles, and trying to learn how to do something. I'm trying to figure out how to do something. King of Swords reversed. King of Swords reversed, this could be, when this is upright, this could be someone in the law system, and reverse makes me feel like, you know, breaking the law or getting away with it, or trying to get away with it, or, you know, I don't know that she'll be able to, though. The King of Swords reverse makes me feel like I don't think she'll be able to, but what she's trying to learn how to do is free herself here. Trying to free herself. She does not, like, well, obviously doesn't like being locked up. Who would want to be locked up, right? But definitely, you know, locked up now, wanting to get out, wanting to free herself. And is she willing to lie to do so? Page of Cups and Eight of Cups. It's not answering if she's willing to lie. It is saying that she loved this person very much, and there was the threat of walking away here. You know, Page of Cups. Let me just do this so you can see the heart here. This is definitely like love, and it's usually young love. Pages are young, so young love, and, you know, walking away here. But walking away after like this fire is going on. This fire really is about, it's not really about that though necessarily in this deck, but like I'm just getting like the feeling in a way that it was that. So yeah, like I set it on fire and I'm just gonna walk away towards the sun. And if it's not that, this is normally about kind of like writing down things that you know you want to let go of and burning them and walking away from it. It's definitely a vibe of walking away though, and it's walking away from things that you know don't serve you anymore, that once like fulfilled you and don't anymore. So I think there was a lot of love there. I know there was a lot of love there. I mean, that's obvious. Queen of Pentacles reversed, so very ungrounded, really ungrounded. Is she guilty of crashing on purpose? Let's just get straight to it. Six of Swords. This is like being in the boat and going. Also leaving, transitioning. Yeah, absolutely. I do think, in my opinion, I do think so. Queen of Wands, a lot of fire energy here. I've seen some other readers do readings on her. She does seem to come up as Queen of Wands quite a bit. Definitely like the attention, like the show and everything like that. Yeah, Ace of Cups, death and rebirth, the Hangman reversed. So just trying to start over. You know, she caused this here, but now she's trying to start her life over, trying to move on. The Hangman reverse, trying to move on from it. And, you know, this is like new love, new, you know, happiness, things like that, self-love, self-care. She's able to take care of herself quite well as far as, you know, worrying about her own needs, not too worried or remorseful, it seems. But I don't think she'll get the appeal because of that. I think they're just going to see right through her. Yeah. The Moon. This is in reverse. This is when everything comes to light. So everything that was hidden, it's, you know, and everything that's below the surface right now is going to come to light.